Hello and welcome to Artbeat. Sit back and relax as we dive into some monumental works and the fascinating buyers who seek to acquire them. Art has always been a valuable commodity, with the most sought-after pieces being sold for mind-blowing amounts. Today, we will be talking about the 10 most expensive art pieces ever sold, along with the stories behind them. Let's begin with the 10th most expensive art auction of all time. In 2015, pendant portraits of Maarten Soelmans and Eupen Capet, by Rembrandt van Rijn were sold for €160 million, approximately $180 million, to the Louvre Museum in Paris and the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. These paintings, which were created in 1634, are a pair of full-length portraits of a newlywed couple. The paintings are known for their intricate details and the use of light and shadow to create a sense of depth and realism. The seller of the paintings was the Rothschild family, who had owned the paintings for over a century. The buyer of the paintings was a joint acquisition by the Louvre Museum and the Rijksmuseum, who agreed to share the paintings and display them alternately. In 2013, Wasserschlangen, by Gustav Klimt was sold for $183.8 million in a private sale. This painting, which was created in 1904, is a series of 2 oil paintings depicting water serpents. The paintings are known for their intricate gold patterns and vivid colors, which are characteristic of Klimt's style. The seller of the painting was the estate of the famous designer Yves Saint Laurent, who had owned the painting since the 1990s. The buyer of the painting is believed to be the Chinese billionaire Liu Yiqin, who also purchased Nu Couche, by Amedeo Modigliani, and Wasserschlangen nach links, by Klimt. Liu Yiqin is known for his extensive art collection, which includes works by Pablo Picasso and Vincent van Gogh. In 2014, number 6, Violet, Green and Red, by Mark Rothko was sold for $186 million at a Christie's auction. This painting, which was created in 1951, is an abstract piece that features large blocks of color in shades of violet, green, and red. The painting is known for its use of color and the emotional response it evokes in viewers. The seller of the painting was the estate of Anne Marion, a Texas rancher and art collector who had owned the painting for many years. The buyer of the painting is believed to be the Qatar Museums, which is a government organization that manages the museums and cultural institutions in Qatar. In 2022, Shot Sage Blue Marilyn, by Andy Warhol was sold for $195 million at a Christie's auction in New York. This painting, which was created in 1964, is part of Warhol's famous Marilyn Monroe series, which depicts the iconic actress in various colors and styles. The painting is known for its striking use of color and its bold, graphic style. The seller of the painting was the Swiss art dealer Thomas Amann and his wife Doris, who had owned the painting since the 1970s. The buyer of the painting was Larry Gagosian, a well-known art dealer and collector. In February 2022, The Standard Bearer, by Rembrandt van Rijn was sold in a private sale between the Rothschild family and the Rijksmuseum for €175. Approximately $198. This painting, which was created in 1636, depicts a young soldier holding a standard. The painting is known for its striking use of light and shadow and its detailed depiction of the soldier's uniform and armor. In 2016, number 17A, by Jackson Pollock was sold for $200 million in a private sale. This painting, which was created in 1948, is considered one of the artist's most important works. It is an abstract expressionist piece that features Pollock's signature drip and splash technique. The painting was sold by David Geffen to Kenneth C. Griffin, the same buyer who purchased Interchange by Willem de Kooning. The sale set a new record for the most expensive artwork sold by a single artist. Griffin is known for his extensive collection of modern and contemporary art, and he owns works by artists such as Mark Rothko and Willem de Kooning. In 2015, Nafia Faa Ipoipo, When Will You Marry? By Paul Gauguin was sold for $210 million in a private sale. This painting, which was created in 1892, depicts two Tahitian girls. The painting is known for its vibrant colors and exotic subject matter, which reflects Gauguin's fascination with the culture and people of Tahiti. The seller of the painting was Rudolf Stachelin, a Swiss collector who had inherited the painting from his grandfather. Stachelin's grandfather had purchased the painting directly from Gauguin in 1892. The buyer of the painting is believed to be the royal family of Qatar. The painting is now part of their extensive art collection, which includes works by Henri Matisse and Andy Warhol. In 2011, The Card Players, by Paul Cézanne was sold for $250 million in a private sale. This painting, which depicts a pair of men playing cards, is one of a series of 5 paintings that the artist created in the 1890s. The painting is known for its realistic depictions of the figures and the objects in the room, as well as its use of color and composition. The seller of the painting was the estate of Greek shipping magnate George Emberikos. The buyer of the painting is believed to be the royal family of Qatar. The painting is now part of their extensive art collection. In 2015, Interchange, by Willem de Kooning was sold for $300 million in a private sale. This painting, which was created in 1955, is considered one of the artist's most important works. It is an abstract expressionist piece that features bold brushstrokes and vibrant colors. The painting was sold by David Geffen, the co-founder of DreamWorks, to hedge fund manager Kenneth C. Griffin. The sale set a new record for the most expensive artwork sold in a private sale. Griffin is a well-known collector of modern and contemporary art, and he has a large collection of works by artists such as Jackson Pollock. And finally, onto the most expensive art auction of all time. In 2017, Salvator Mundi, by Leonardo da Vinci was sold for $450.3 million at a Christie's auction. This painting, which depicts Jesus Christ as the Savior of the world, is believed to have been created around 1500. The painting is known for its intricate details and the use of sfumato, a technique that creates a soft, hazy effect. The painting was sold by Dmitry Rybolovlev, a Russian billionaire who had purchased it in 2013 for $127.5 million. The buyer of the painting is believed to be Saudi Arabian Prince Badr bin Abdullah bin Muhammad Al Fahran. The sale set a new record for the most expensive artwork ever sold at auction. These are just a few examples of the most expensive art pieces ever sold at auction, ranging from $180 million for pendant portraits of Merton Soolmans and Open Capet by Rembrandt to $450.3 million for Salvator Mundi by Leonardo da Vinci. The stories behind these pieces are fascinating, and they illustrate just how much people are willing to pay for truly exceptional works of art. It is clear that art will continue to be a valuable commodity for years to come, and we can only imagine what new records will be set in the future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to ArtBeat for more art content.